I'm a college student, and I'm in this dilemma with this girl named Ashley. She's your standard popular girl. I mean, she's pretty and all, but she's also a spoiled brat. I bet she was the type of kid who got whatever she asked mommy and daddy for. A pink glitter tricycle, a trip to Disney World, a unicorn. You get the gist. She's such a drama queen. If situations didn't go to her liking, then she would have the worst tantrums. She once stopped talking to her best friend for an entire week because she dared to borrow her hairbrush without asking. I mean, seriously? Surely there are bigger issues in the world than your friend getting a few strands of brown hair stuck in your stupid hairbrush. With Ashley, there's no in between. She either adores you or hates your guts. Went to the same middle school as her, and all through that, her group of clone friends made my life a living nightmare. They picked on me for my chubby body, spotty face, and cheap sneakers. Then, there she was at my college. She had the same golden hair, fake smile, and the world owes me everything attitude. I don't know if she remembers me, but I'm going to guess probably not. Unfortunately for me, my roommate was dating Ashley's friend, so I was stuck having to be nice to her in social situations. It wasn't long before I realized that Ashley had a crush on me. She always played with her hair when she was around me, touched my arm, and purposely got as close to me as she should. I barely gave her attention. Instead, I remained polite, but kept it at that. I guess my standoffish behavior bugged her, as she began trying even harder to get my attention. I came out of class once and she walked in front of me and gave me the fakest surprised look ever. "Oh, Callum, how strange to see you here." Not really. Seeing as this was the building where my lectures took place, and I knew for a fact that she had no lectures whatsoever in this building. I just shrugged and walked past her. I didn't have to turn around to know that she had an annoyed look on her face. Ashley didn't give up. She often came to the basketball field where I practiced and would just watch me. All of the other boys hit on her, but she cursed them out. One time we were playing and the ball flew toward her. They did yell, "Watch out!" but she was too busy admiring her own face in the mirror to notice, and it hit her in the head. She fell down and pretended to pass out. I knew she was faking it as I saw her open one eye at some point. It then went back to practice when everyone else looked through her purse, trying to find her phone to call her family or something. Then one guy accidentally dropped her lipstick and broke it, and immediately she got up and yelled at him. "Do you know how expensive that is?" She whacked him on the arm with her purse and insisted he owed her $100. Like, who spends that much on lipstick? One time, my roommate dragged me over to Ashley's for a group study. Ugh. She was wearing this revealing little black dress. So, okay, she looked hot. But seriously, it was group study. Everyone else was in casual clothing. She begged me to read through her assignment. I wanted to tell her to go use spell check, but I didn't want to sound like a jerk in front of my friends. While I was reading through her assignment, she kept kicking my foot under the table and her legs against mine. I sat a bit further back to avoid it. Then suddenly the friend next to me screamed, "Hey, what was that?" She mistook his legs for mine, then quickly covered it up, saying it must have been her cat. I burst out laughing, which I then tried to mask as a cough, but I needed to go to the bathroom. Ashley ran right after me, saying, "Let me show you the way." I insisted that I already knew where it was. Then she tripped, trying to lean on me, but I was quick enough to dodge her. She ended up on the floor, and I saw her pull up her dress as she pretended to fall, and her tongue was out. Gosh, it's so humiliating, but apparently she didn't think so and kept laying on the floor, trying to be sexy. Then two of our friends walked out to see just that. She quickly got up and tried to regain her composure. Again, I had to hold back my laughter. This girl was tragic. Last month, our friendship group went on a spring break trip together. The first night it was storming outside. While most people went to a club downtown, some of us decided to all gather in my room, turned the light, and told ghost stories. Then a knock on the door got us all freaked out. My friend Ben was next to the door, so he opened it, and Ashley just stormed in, pushed him down, and said some flirty talk, calling my name, until he teased her back. Sorry, Ash, I didn't know you felt this way about me, but I'm still gay." I turned on the light. She was wearing a silk nightdress and sitting on top of Ben, in front of our eyes. Everyone started laughing and pointing at her. Can you get off me now, Ash?" Ben awkwardly asked her. She looked mortified as she got off him. Then she looked directly at me. Callum, there's a spider in my room. Will you come and rescue me from it, please?" I'd had enough. Ashley needed to get the message that I didn't like her. I just wanted to hang out with my friends without her always ruining it. No, Ash, I won't. Besides, I'm sure that spider is far more afraid of you than you are of it, especially in that ridiculous outfit. Her eyes began to water and she quickly fled my room. After that, my friends used the "they're tired" excuse and went back to their own rooms. Ashley had killed the mood. But maybe I'd been too harsh with her? I guess that was her limit, because ever since then she stopped talking to me. If she sees me at college, she walks the other way, and she never hangs out in our group anymore. The dumb thing is that I find myself looking for her at basketball practice, and expecting her to appear at parties. Actually, I've been thinking about Ashley quite a bit. I think I kinda miss her. She is the most annoying girl I've ever met in my whole life, but there's no one else quite like her. I don't know what's going on. Do I have a crush on her? What should I do now?